So in my last few videos, we talked about all of the recent changes that Celebrity Cruises has been making. This news got a lot of mixed reactions from guests. Some people were really upset. I will link a few videos for you up top if you wanted to catch up. Today, we're going to talk about cancellations, itinerary changes, and a lot more. But before we get into that, let's talk about some good news. Celebrity Cruises is reviving their luggage valet service for cruises departing from Miami and Fort Lauderdale in Florida, as well as Seattle in Washington. This amenity comes complimentary with Royal Suites and above, and can be purchased by other guests for a fee. By participating, you can leave your luggage outside of your stateroom by 10 p.m. on the night prior to disembarkation. This is all normal. You would do this every time you leave the ship, but what's different is that Celebrity will take that bag and deliver it directly to your airline. You're only required to fill out relevant forms with your airline details, things like flight number, destination, and so on, and they'll check you in at the appropriate time to your particular airline. What's more, your boarding passes will be conveniently handed over to you in your stateroom that evening, sparing you the lines at the kiosk, which is a really big plus. So upon reaching your airport, you can walk through security and directly right to your gate without having to lug your baggage around. Your belongings will reunite with you at your destination. The service comes particularly handy for those with later flights who want to walk around and enjoy Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or whatever other port this is available in. Now, there are some criteria that exist. For instance, early flights aren't compatible with this service, but it's a great option for willing participants. Now, personally, I fly out of Miami and Fort Lauderdale a lot, and if you have a later flight, there's nothing you can do with your bags. Your only option is to literally take a cab from the port to the airport to check in and drop your luggage off at the kiosk before you can go anywhere else. This saves you all of that time. You can just get off the ship and go enjoy Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or whatever other port you want before having to go to your airport. This is honestly absolutely fantastic news. Kudos to Celebrity. And by the way, if this is your first time here, my name is Tom Sunday. I make weekly cruise videos, and if that floats your boat, I'll be thrilled if you hit the subscribe button. Now, transitioning to some not so good news. It appears that Celebrity is axing more than 3 months of South American sailings on the Equinox and repositioning that ship to Port Everglades in Florida. Cruises scheduled to depart between November 21st, 2024 and March 1st, 2025 on the Equinox are now canceled. For those who already booked, a complete refund will be issued. If you opt to rebook another cruise, Celebrity is extending a $200 per stateroom and a $400 per retreat in the form of a future cruise credit as an apology for the inconvenience. The Equinox will unveil 20 fresh itineraries originating from Port Everglades in Florida, most of which will be 7-night Caribbean cruises. Now, it's pretty evident that Celebrity Cruises is setting its sights on an extensive Caribbean expansion next year. The Equinox will spearhead the change as the first Celebrity ship to embark from Port Everglades in Florida. We already talked about the recalibration of the Beyond, which will also find its new home in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, offering Caribbean cruises indefinitely. Moreover, Celebrity Reflection will join the Beyond in voyages to Perfect Day at Coco Cay and other islands from April of 2024 onwards. In addition to these moves, the winter of 2024 will witness the Celebrity Apex and the Celebrity Summit docking at Port Everglades. Meanwhile, the Celebrity Constellation is charting a course out of Tampa, Florida, boasting 14 new itineraries as well. The Beyond and Reflection, on the other hand, will set sail from Fort Lauderdale. These 5 ships will be sailing from 3 distinct Florida ports, amplifying Celebrity's footprint in the Caribbean for the upcoming year. Now, opinions surrounding this expansion are divided. While some folks are happy, others feel negatively about these changes. A segment of online comments suggests that this growth is a direct result of the recent addition of Perfect Day at Coco Cay to Celebrity's itineraries. I cover all of those details in the video above, so make sure you check it out if you don't know what I'm talking about. But many guests say that this could be seen as the means to cut costs for Celebrity, since Coco Cay is a private island under Royal Caribbean's ownership, visiting it doesn't incur charges for Celebrity. And the contention here is that Celebrity might be saving money by incorporating CocoCay into their routes without necessarily passing down these savings to their guests. As always, I would love to hear your opinion down below in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.